In the world of horror cinema, few films have managed to captivate audiences and ignite philosophical debates quite like Saw. Despite its reputation for gruesome traps and macabre scenarios, at its core, Saw presents a deeply moral narrative that challenges viewers to confront their own ethical beliefs and assumptions about justice. At first glance, Saw may seem like a straightforward tale of survival against a sadistic killer. However, as the layers of the story are peeled back, a complex tapestry of moral dilemmas emerges, forcing both the characters and the audience to grapple with questions of right and wrong, punishment and redemption, and the nature of humanity itself. Central to the moral fabric of Saw is the character of John Kramer, also known as Jigsaw. Unlike typical horror villains motivated by sheer malice or a desire for power, Jigsaw's actions are driven by a twisted sense of morality. He sees himself as a teacher, seeking to impart harsh but necessary lessons to those he deems unworthy of their lives. The traps that Jigsaw constructs are not merely instruments of torture. They are elaborate tests designed to confront his victims with their deepest flaws and moral failings. Each trap presents a painful dilemma between sacrificing another's life to save one's own or facing the consequences of one's actions. In this way, Saw challenges us to consider the consequences of our own choices and the ethical principles that guide them. One of the most compelling aspects of Saw is its exploration of the concept of justice. While traditional notions of justice revolve around punishment and retribution, Jigsaw's brand of justice is more nuanced. He believes in holding individuals accountable for their actions and forcing them to confront the consequences of their choices. However, his methods blur the line between punishment and rehabilitation, leaving viewers to ponder whether his form of justice is justified or simply cruel. The character of Amanda Young serves as a poignant example of the moral ambiguity at the heart of Saw. Initially presented as a victim of Jigsaw's traps, it is later revealed that Amanda herself has become a willing participant in his twisted games. Her journey from victim to accomplice raises profound questions about guilt, redemption, and the capacity for change. Is Amanda truly responsible for her actions, or is she merely a product of the trauma inflicted upon her by Jigsaw's sadistic experiments? Furthermore, Saw challenges us to reconsider our preconceptions about heroism and villainy. The lines between protagonist and antagonist are blurred, forcing us to confront the inherent flaws and contradictions within each character. Detective David Tapp, driven by a relentless obsession with capturing Jigsaw, becomes increasingly consumed by his quest for vengeance, ultimately leading to his downfall. Meanwhile, Jigsaw himself, despite his heinous acts, is portrayed as a complex figure with a tragic backstory, prompting us to question whether he is truly evil or simply misguided. Ultimately, Saw reminds us that morality is not always black and white. It exists in shades of gray, shaped by the complexities of human nature and the circumstances in which we find ourselves. It challenges us to look beyond surface-level judgments and confront the uncomfortable truths that lie beneath. In doing so, Saw transcends its status as a mere horror film and becomes a thought-provoking exploration of the human condition and the moral dilemmas that define us. As we navigate the labyrinthine twists and turns of Saw, we are forced to confront our own moral compasses and consider the implications of our choices. For in the end, the true horror of Saw lies not in its gruesome traps or shocking revelations, but in the unsettling realization that the greatest monsters may lurk within ourselves.